Hey Greg, nice job on your images. So most of the comments I have, I've already pretty much made before. I think this head-on one-point perspective is looking really pretty flat. I know I've showed you these images so many times, but again, if you show two different sides of things, you're going to just have a lot more interesting, animated caricature. So actually, I took some liberty and I brought this. Cheese grater in, and so I'm just going to turn yours off. And I'm not saying to use this, but I just wanted to kind of illustrate to you that when you start to show a couple different sides of anything, you just end up having a lot more interest. So again, this is the close side, so that means with your salt shakers, this one would be bigger, right? Because it's closer. So these are just the rules of perspective. I don't know, you might want to play around with these to give it, just so it has some personality. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, that's something for you to figure out. Maybe even put this on top of it to make it look better. And then, where's the other one then? Dum-da-da. So then this one, it needs to be a little bigger, but see, now you're just kind of building in, some depth using, the tools of perspective. And again, you can rotate these and give it some personality. I'm going to put this above here too, because this is what the rest of the class is. And again, then whatever was here would be bigger. Just because it's closer, right? They should be bigger anyway because they're hard to see. And I'd probably put it again on top. And then I would really pay attention to where, these join. And just, again, play with the rotating because it's so easy to do. And again, I was just going to show you, there's, to kind of make it look refined, I just want to show you this one here, what he did, because then it really makes a difference. It's just really tiny, fine detail. See how he added this little, it's kind of a breaking through, thing coming out, but you can also just add like a little, just add some, create another layer. I'm not going to go on much longer, trust me. And then, go with the black and then take the brush, and, just kind of make a, kind of just, this is low opacity because that's kind of, needs to be higher opacity though. Just add like a little, just a little something, where it's attached. And again, you have to adjust this. I mean, I'm totally playing with this, and I'm not suggesting you keep any of this, but I'm trying to illustrate that, this is all now about moving, moving things around, anyway. Or maybe you want to put this one over here and put these over there. And again, this might be too big, but just to give you some ideas, you just also have very monochromatic. Somehow there needs to be some color. So you might want to think of how you could add more color. I think this needs to be a little bit bigger too. I don't know about that. Maybe if you kind of, I don't know. I'd play around with that. Again, you can rotate it. So another thing I wanted to show you is for your text, if you go into like this free site, it's called DaFont. You can find all kinds of really cool text that, it's all free. I mean, I'm just going to just show you. I mean, this is retro, but there's like 40 pages of fonts just under this one, this one little category. Handwritten. Again, there's 193 fonts, but so you can really, these are dingbats, but these are actually really fun. So you can just go in and just really look at some stuff, and then you can, really personalize your type. I would put each word on a different layer so you can move it around, really move it around. I wonder what these would look like if they were upside down. Because if I kind of like that better actually. Anyway, so I'm just trying to give you some ideas about how you can kind of still continue to make this kind of just really a fun piece. But yeah, if you put these on each word on a different layer, then you can move it around into the negative space. And you know, again, yeah, it just bothers me when they're not in folders because then I can't move the whole thing. Oh, I don't want your text in there though. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So anyway, yeah, I'd work on some color and I would just work on some of the depth. Again, I'll put your thing back on. Where is it? Just a second. So again, you can see it just looks kind of flat compared to having some depth. Okay, so anyway, I hope you found this useful. Sorry, yeah, be sure to make sure that your PSD file is submitted so you don't get feedback so late. Okay.